Crazy Wild West. She wanna ride with a real one. Yeah. Her best friend came just to get some. Two-tone bodies just to have fun. Her love don't change for day one. Okay. Pull up quick if you say something. 100 round clips if you spray some. I took his girl, he didn't say nothing. Now she over here trying to roll some. She wanna give it up easy, huh? I make it look so easy, huh? Y'all get mad when y'all see me, huh? I know y'all wanna be me, huh? I want a girl like Cardi. Bunch blood gang, so it's party. Bringing the pain to the party.
Gain my soul back in my battery quick. You hear me? Hell, I'm trying to do.
What's the deal? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV, and today I'm giving you guys the NBA Youngboy Illuminati Breakdown Part 2. If you guys have not seen Part 1, I advise anybody who's watching this video now to go to Dwayne McClain TV on YouTube, go over there and watch the NBA Youngboy Illuminati Breakdown Part 1. If you watch Part 1 and you're still not convinced that NBA Youngboy is in the Illuminati, well, I guarantee you by Part 2, you will be convinced that he is another sellout out here to help misguide the youth and also push the elite's agenda. And that's all my job here is. I'm just here to expose these celebrities, let y'all know what they're really about. So, because these are the ones that our kids look up to. These are the individuals that help push the trends in society. So we got to actually know what we're dealing with. So I'm here to let you guys know that, hey, it's a facade. These guys are they actually don't have our best, and that they are puppets in the game. They're puppets in the game. So I just want you guys to understand that. So that's my only reason for these videos, my main reason to put this stuff out. And plus, I enjoy doing. I'm a journalist, so can I call myself a journalist? I think I can by now, but it doesn't matter though. But we're going to get into this breakdown. The first thing I'm gonna get into is, of course, as a trend that goes on a lot in hip hop, is demasculation of the black male. That's right. He is also pushing that agenda as well with his Batty Boy, Chi Man antics. Okay, he does the same stuff that other artists have taken and done in the past. And throughout this part of the breakdown, you will start seeing the trend. NBA Youngboy follows the same trend that most artists follow. If you watch Part 1, you know that he has the Masonic stuff, the witchcraft in his videos, the demonic stuff, talking about the devil a lot, throwing up the horns. Every artist does the same stuff. But here's another key thing I want you guys to start noticing that these artists do, is that they like to do a lot of man-on-man behavior. You know what I'm saying? They like to push that image out, especially for the black man. Now look at NBA Youngboy. This ain't no goon stuff right here.
Basket boy!
That ain't gang. You just don't hang on your niggas like that. All right? And y'all sit there and defend this stuff. Sit there and say, oh man, it's cool. He's not doing that. Kissing on your homies and stuff like that. He's 21, 22, 23 years old. If he was in high school, maybe they're joking. But he's a grown man. You know what I'm saying? He's grown. None of my guy friends, you know what I'm saying, me and my homies, none of my niggas do this type of stuff. None of it. I never seen straight guys act that type of way. Never. Unless they like some white boys in the army. They be married and stuff. But that's just how white boys get down, man. That's just them. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Y'all, this ain't gang. All right? This ain't. Look at this little fruity dance he doing. Come on, man. Look at that. They know what they doing with the black man. They always got to put us on front stage like that. Look how he's all on that boy like that. That's not normal, y'all. That is not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys just don't do that. And now look how they had him dressed in the video with Nicki Minaj, her fake belly. Yeah, she wasn't pregnant. In lace, turtlenecked up, in laced up, just like they had Little B. Yeah, y'all, Little B down with them boys as well. Why y'all think he was on ESPN? And I want y'all to see something. Y'all see how they put Little B on the main TV? People don't even know this happened. This is on ESPN. Little B came on live TV dressed just like this. Dressed in lace, just like NBA Youngboy. But do y'all see that skull and bones right there, right beside Little B? That's an agenda being pushed, man. And there's not by accident. I know they're talking about cursed and all that stuff, but same thing. Little B cursed, dressed like that. Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. And they doing the same thing with NBA Youngboy. Look at that. You don't think he knew what he's going to put on that day? Why can't he pick out his own clothes? Dwayne McClain would never wear that in the video shoot. Never. You never see Dwayne McClain wear that. Never. I don't care how much they pay me. You never wear that. Not no video shoot. Not no video shoot. I don't need no stylist. I dress myself. But this ain't no gang stuff right here, man. All right? These guys is grown men hugging and being all on each other like that. If you guys don't have the hint of what I'm getting at on this video, You guys gotta know. You gotta catch on by now. If it look like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. All right? These guys gotta bend over for the Baphomet when they get up in these ranks. It's not a game why you see so many rappers have so many different scandals. It's not coincidence. These pictures don't happen by accident. King kissing on his homie. What's his name? 42 Doug sitting in his homeboy lap. And now you got NBA Youngboy doing this right here. Kissing all on his homeboy, all on his cheek. And look at the dude in the back. Look how black he is. What is he doing? And who was you kissing at? Why are you kissing at? Yo, you black and ugly as a motherfucker, boy. Boy, you ugly as hell. They in the whole group of them. They let you know what it is. He kissing his homeboy, he kissing too. What the hell? But y'all, this is all part of the plan. This is what they do. They like to put this out. But let me also break this down for you. He has a video called Blazing, where he is seen wearing the leopard print clothing. He has a few images of him wearing leopard print. Now, if you follow my channel, you know that the leopard print means better sex kitten. It means that these guys are under MK Ultra and they are sex slaves for the elite. That's right, these boys be getting blown open. And that's why you see them wearing this leopard print shirt. That's why you see them wearing that. They give you a sign that, hey, I done been there. I'm under control. All right? We see so many rappers rocking the leopard print. All right? It makes no sense. And you don't really see too many hood people in the hood just say, hey, let me go out and get a leopard print shirt. All right? And when I seen him do this, I'm like, they all follow the same trends. Dyed hair blonde, leopard print clothing, some crazy demonic videos, you know what I'm saying? Masonic checkerboard flows. Every rapper follows the same trend. And I'm going to show you guys. But there's a reason why he wore that leopard print shirt in the videos, to show y'all that he's a beta sex kitten. Now, I must first go over the definition of beta sex kitten. And this definition comes from Nicholson 1968, a very, very educational website. And I advise all my subs to go over there and check it out if you're looking for it. There's also other books to be looked up on MK Ultra. They actually got a whole book on Google as far as like learn about different topics of MK Ultra. But if you need something, go check this website out. Beta is referred to as sexual programming, slaves. This programming eliminates all learned moral convictions and stimulates the primitive instinct, devoid of inhibitions. Cat alerts may come out at this level, known as kitten programming. It is also the most visible kind of programming, as some female celebrities, models, actresses, and singers have been subjected to this kind of programming. In popular culture, clothing with feline prints often denote kitten programming. Beta. This is the second Greek letter, and it represents the sexual models and sexual altars that the programmers are creating. The primitive part of the brain is involved in this type of programming. An early sexual abuse event will be used to anchor this programming. These sexual slaves will develop sexual abilities that are far beyond what the public is aware is even possible. They also receive the worst kind of abuse far beyond what most people's imagination can picture. Beta alters generally see themselves as cats. So I hope you guys caught that last part. It says some celebrities come out with feline prints to let them know that they had the beta sex programming. Why I think these rappers are always wearing leopard print clothing. Now, am I saying guys don't do it? Yeah, there's a few guys, weird guys in the group that does it. But on the way these rappers do it, you would think that, hey, everybody in the team just want to wear leopard print clothing. You got that one weirdo guy in the group that want to rock out in a leopard print shirt. But most of the guys on the team, we ain't going to come out. And all the rappers wear this leopard print clothing. Look at Kodak, did the same thing. Blonde hair, leopard print clothing. I wouldn't think he sold out. Look at this weirdo, Playboy Cardi. You already know he down them boys. He just had this whole satanic album, leopard print clothing. Little Pump, leopard print clothing, man. He's another beta sex kitten. And look at this weird stance, man. You already know these boys be foo-foo, man. These boys be Batty Boys and Chi-Chi, man, bro. For real, these boys be on that, they be on that stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be going to them parties and mansion parties. They be out with it. They let it be known, hey, like I'm telling you guys. Now, Lil Nas X, he came in the game. He got popped before he even got in the game. He came in the game getting popped. He came in love rocking that leopard print. You know what I'm saying? DJ Khaled. And look, I want you guys to look at this picture with DJ Khaled. You notice on top of his head, you got the owl. And he got the leopard print. And you see that owl is holding the keys. Rumor had it that DJ Khaled is one of the gatekeepers to letting people into the Illuminati. That's why he was so big in like the early 2000s, mid 2000s. DJ Khaled was everywhere at one point. You know, all the biggest rappers on his songs, everybody. And we never asked ourselves why this little fat dude got all the hottest rappers out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was an investor, who knows? But rumor had it he was one, this is what I heard a long time ago, that he was one of the gatekeepers. Look at that owl. The owl is supposed to be Moloch. Moloch has the keys. I know DJ Khaled said, we got the keys. That's not what it's supposed to mean, man. That owl is the key to getting into this game. You gotta worship the Baphomet, the Moloch. That's who they worshiping. That's what that owl means. And it means by, selling out, doing what they do. That's why you see all these rappers rocking the leopard print. You know what I'm saying? Even got your boy Drake, probably, like I said, top 5 Illuminati guys of all time rocking the leopard print. He got popped up too. Pharrell, we already know they got Pharrell. I ain't even gotta talk about him. He's rocking the leopard print as well. Diddy. Now, Diddy sold all the way out. I want you guys to look at that hand sign right there. He sold all the way out. What he was wearing on the Breakfast Club? You got it. Leopard print. And Charlamagne was trying to expose him. And Charlamagne, you gay too. And look at Kanye. Kanye West let it be known. Look, he looked like somebody's boyfriend in this picture. He let it be known that he sold out. And he probably got the worst brainwash. And I feel really bad for Kanye. I can tell how he's living, how he's acting, that is really affecting him. He had it really bad. Even the clone Gucci. They will never get the real Gucci to do this. But clone Gucci rocked the leopard print as well. You know what I'm saying? Real Gucci would never done this. But of course, Lil Wayne was one of the main guys who set this off. Remember when he came out and did that? Lil Wayne was probably one of the guys who helped set this whole trend off. Moneybagg Yo in his recent Said Something video, which I was doing an Illuminati breakdown in the video and I just got complacent and forgot about it. But this is what I picked up from it. I was picking up that he wore the leopard print clothes and I still got the whole breakdown. Never finished it, never dropped the audio, finished dropping the audio. If y'all want it, I can still drop it, Said Something. I don't think nobody's caring about the song no more, but if y'all want it, I'll give it to you. Now we have Young Thug. We're going to talk about him later, but he also wore the leopard print as well. YK Osiris, another sellout, wearing the leopard print, all right? Now we got a few ladies, of course, the Kylie Jenner rocking the leopard print as well, so it's normal for the females. Now, we got to start looking at all the guys he was hanging around with since we on this topic. And the guys that he was closest to in his career all had Batty Boy syndrome. At least they was all doing Chi Chi Man stuff. First off, we got to start out with Kevin Gates. NBA Youngboy throughout his career always had a period where he was real tight with one of the higher rappers, one of the ranking rappers. I feel like that period of time he was working his way up through the ranks, having to do what he had to do, to get where he has to be. Certain ranking guys had their moment with him, and each one of these guys who he's closest to will have a part in this video where I also got to break their Chi Chi Madness, their Batty Boy, syndrome that they be doing. Kevin Gates actually got a tattoo of NBA Youngboy on his arm. Now, Kevin Gates was like 31, 28, 29 when he got this. He was a grown man in his right sense. You can't be that much of a fan to be like, hey, let me get a tattoo of him. And if you're a grown man getting a tattoo of any rapper on your body that's still alive or they're really young or any of this new age generation, they're not legends, I'm going to look at you funny. Like if I see somebody with a Pac tattoo, I can understand, or a Michael Jackson tattoo, but an NBA Youngboy tattoo, like I'm going to look at you weird, man. Like Kevin Gates is really on something, and I think this tattoo is more personal than we think. But let's talk about Kevin Gates. He's down with them boys too. You can see him doing the same symbolism as any other people. There he goes throwing up another Masonic sign, doing the same hand gestures that NBA Youngboy's doing. The fingers to the head, that is actually symbolism. I personally think the fingers to the head means they gave it all out. They dead inside, they sold their soul. Could mean a lot of things, I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's deeper than that. But Kevin Gates also sold out as well, and NBA Youngboy had another stint of hanging out with him. And Kevin Gates always came off to me as he played for the other team. Ever since he came on the scene, he just seemed like he just, like he was one of those guys in the hood that had those rumors about him. One of those guys is real cool, get the girls, but that for some reason there's a rumor about them being with guys in the hood. I don't know if y'all ever had that in y'all neighborhoods, but I had that in my neighborhood. They'd be like a cool guy, everybody knows him, and they always got a rumor about him. And when you meet that person, you can kind of sense like, hey, maybe that rumor might be true. Kevin Gates give me that vibe, like, hey, he's that cool guy, can rap, talented, but he has that vibe that, hey, he probably had some rumors out about him. Even in his time in hip hop, he had a few rumors come out about him. You know what I'm saying? But even I'm gonna show you guys a video. If this video does not solidify the rumors, I don't know what should then, because if you guys can watch this video and not think that Kevin Gates is another team player or he plays for another team, you must be just a diehard fan or just somebody who want to set the truth. But watch this video, y'all.
Like, bro, hey, I give fool, hey.
Now, y'all know y'all seen that. Kissing all on that man, hugged up on him, and then he throws up the vow of silence. Like, hey, keep it on the low. Why even do that? Grown men don't do that, y'all. Kevin Gates is 33 years old. Grown men don't do that unless they playing for that other team. And what do you guys see NBA Youngboy doing? Another grown man. He's kissing on boys on the cheek and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? And he's not a comedian, so this ain't jokes. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's a comedian, they can probably try to let their, Chi-Chi madness slide. Maybe, but nah, he ain't a comedian, bro. I personally felt he had to get passed around the industry to get his way through the ranks. We see plenty of other celebrities do it. I think all the young guys and the young female artists do it. You see the same people get featured on every song. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on, man. He also had a very special relationship with Birdman. And then this video is called Cap Talk. And I want you guys to pay attention. You see right there on the table, he has the snake. All right, I told y'all about the snake. The snake is basically the SWEJs. Y'all say that backwards. That's what the snake supposed to represent. All right, they doing business with them boys. All right, that's what that represents. Okay, the WEJs. Know who that is. All right, just think. All right, he has quite a few songs with Birdman. You know what I'm saying? Not too many of them to point out, but he did have a stint with him. I think he just had to, do what it took to get to the next level. And I personally think Birdman is a guy who gets a lot of these guys, help get a lot of these guys on. He's probably one of the biggest Fleece Johnsons in the game right now, But let's talk about Birdman. We all know Birdman has a history of batty boyism. Here's a image of Birdman and this dude. I never knew they was throwing up the 666 sign and the devil horn sign. A very popular sign that I see a lot of people throw up, man. I can probably do a collage, but let me talk about this picture first. You see they in the shower, and the boy on to the right looks, he looks suspect. That looks like one of those quack like a duck situations. And Birdman, like, where's y'all at in the sauna room? Who even took the picture? What is y'all even doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that picture right there is all the way sus. And look at that hand sign. That hand sign right there was taken purposely. Let me take a moment to show you guys a few images of artists throwing up the devil horns and the 666. So let me go through a few pictures to let you know that this picture is staged. All right, here's Drake and one of his sacrifices. Stage pick, devil horn and 666. Eddie Murphy and Rick James, devil horns and 666. The Beatles, devil horns and 666. Your boy YNW Melly, devil horns and 666, rocking a baby bib. Why you got a bib on? Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent, 666 and devil horns. French Montana and Lil Wayne, 666 and devil horns. And my favorite, the goddamn baby. They had the goddamn baby throwing at the devil horns and 666. When I seen this, I knew this wasn't a game no more. When I seen they made the baby, they made this motherfucking baby throw up the devil horns and 666, I knew this stuff was real. I was just watching TV. I'm like, all right, I'm learning about the hand signs and stuff. And I seen this. I'm like, oh, they made the baby throw the devil horns. What? I'm like, not the baby, bro. Not the baby. They made this child throw this up. I like, he's probably one of they slaves. Who knows what they doing to this kid, man. But this right here was staged, and just like the other pictures was staged. So back to Birdman. This picture right here was not staged. He probably was getting down with this boy, man. Same thing with him and Lil Wayne. Wayne said he was having sex at a very young age. Who knows what else he had his little boy doing? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Birdman probably been a gatekeeper. And they said he had all them boys brainwashed. What man, 39, 40 years old, wants to kiss on other boys and say, this is my son, we kiss on the lips, man? That's not how people get down. Now, I'm going to show you guys a video. Watch this video on Rap City and watch how Lil Wayne come in and kisses Birdman. So, seeing NBA Youngboy hang out with Birdman, it doesn't surprise me that he's probably going through the same trauma and treatment that Lil Wayne and Young Thug received. So, Young Thug is hanging out with Birdman. He does batty boy stuff. Lil Wayne hangs out with Birdman, and they were kissing each other. NBA Youngboy has a habit of kissing boys hanging out with a man who said he fucked with niggas too. Start doing the math. Now let's move forward. NBA Youngboy also had a moment where he was hanging out with Young Thug a lot. Hung out with the man so much that he even got a chain of him. So Kevin Gates get a tattoo of you, and you get a chain made of Young Thug. Now, we all know Young Thug's probably one of the gatekeepers in Atlanta, man, or in the rap game, period. You know, he sold all the way out and doesn't let it be, he's not scared to let the world know. You know, he'll rock the nail polish. You know, he'll go out and do all types of stuff. So, seeing NBA Youngboy idolize Young Thug so much and be around him kind of signifies like, hey, maybe he might be going through the same steps. And Young Thug is down them boys. It's no different, all right? None at all. So I want you guys to start connecting the dots, all right? Young Thug has a history of doing stuff for the other team. Birdman does. All the rest of them, everybody has worn a leopard print. They're all been linked to being better sex kittens. Start doing the math and start thinking like, hey, this stuff is not adding up. But it's adding up, but it ain't adding up. But let's move forward, man. Let's move on to some more symbolism in his videos. So let's start breaking down some symbolism that he has in his videos. NBA Youngboy has quite a few videos where he does a lot of Illuminati symbolism, and we did do some of that in part 1, but I never finished breaking it down in part 2. And this weird, creepy picture that you're looking at, guys, is actually a real mural painted. Let me look at the place where it's painted at. So when I looked it up, it was a Masonic symbolism mural in Deerfield Beach, Florida, private residence, and it's by an artist named Georgetta Fondos. She's in Cool Springs, Florida. She does street murals and stuff. I think she's like an independent contractor. So I think somebody probably paid her to do it. But if they did, why would they paint this Masonic emblem with the eye and the Baphomet and the checkerboard floor all together? If she's some mural painter, why would she connect all that randomly? Why would she say, let me put the Baphomet and the Masonic checkerboard floor and the eye all together just by coincidence? All this stuff is connected. That's why we're trying to get it. But I found this picture. I wanted to share that with y'all while I made this video. Just something interesting that I found. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure it's not a coincidence why all that's connected. I'm pretty sure the Baphomet, Freemasonry, and all that stuff is all connected. But let's get back to the symbolism, man. We're going to start seeing a few. The matter of fact, the Baphomet is going to come up later on, so be prepared. But let's first start off with the video around, all right? The video where he was doing that little weird dance. I hate that song. I hate that song. But it starts out with symbolism, out the gate. Out the gate, it was using Illuminati symbols. A bunch of random symbols came up for no reason. But the main one I want to point out, or the first one I want to point out, is the symbol above the B. All right, that right there kind of symbolizes the Lorraine cross, plus the all-eye symbolism. It's 2 in 1. But look at that. Look how that design looks. Now look at that design. That's the satanic cross right there, or Leviathan cross, or Lorraine cross, whatever you want to call it. But look at it. That right there is one of the main ones. And Joey Badass always used this as one of his logos on Instagram as well. It's Leviathan cross. You see the eye as well? Same thing with the logo. And it's very similar to Nabisco's logo. All right? Very similar. And they be doing this stuff on the sneak tip. All right? Y'all guys wouldn't catch that if I wasn't putting it out. All that stuff be symbolizing the satanic cross, the Lorraine cross, whatever you want to call it, Leviathan cross. That's what that symbolizes. All right? Then moving on to the next video, you see the next part, you see the upside down pentagram star, and you see the triangle again. All right, why those symbols are there, I have no idea. But now that little star is supposed to represent the pentagram. It's a cool, neat way to get the pentagram in the video. All right, these guys and these celebrities gotta let the world know who they are down with. They have to let the people know who they are down with. It's part of the game. It's almost like this. You can't let these demons in your house unless you allow them in. So they put these symbols and the stuff in the video so you can allow these demons in the house without knowing you just allowed the demons in the house. That makes sense. He also has a song called Dancing with the Devil, and this is a cover art. And if you see his fingers, he's throwing up the horns on the sneak tip. On the sneak tip. And that could also be the Murano hand sign, either way you want to put it. Okay, they like to throw them horns up on the sneak tip. A lot of celebrities like to do that. Now, here's one image of Bill Cosby that I found where the cop in the background is throwing up the horns on the sneak tip. All right, that's what I mean by the sneak tip. See that? You see how he has his hands? These photographs be taken purposely, and they be taken strategically, letting you guys know who they're down with. These guys always got to throw their signs up, all right? Now, more symbolism NBA Youngboy likes to do is the one-eye symbolism. On his album he recently had called Top, which I don't understand the reason by that. Like, if you own top, you giving top, or you getting top. I don't know, man. When these young boys say they just want the top, they don't want the pussy, them niggas is gay, all right? I get some top, I want some pussy. I don't know what these dudes be on. But the one-eyed cover on the album cover is something that's Plenty of celebrities do. Rihanna's done it, you know. I'm not going to really go into too many of them. But he was using that one-eyed symbolism for a reason, all right? He's letting you guys know what it is, all right? And he probably had to give top to get this. Now, the one-eye symbolism is something that a bunch of celebrities like to do. This isn't even a celebrity. This guy right here is like some type of investor or something, but they all get down with him, all right? Everybody gets down with them boys, all right? You know what I'm saying? This picture right here, I don't know who this dude is. I think somebody sent this to me online. He's pretty famous on Instagram. But as soon as I seen the one-eye symbolism, I knew what it was. Normal people don't take pictures like this. Normal people do not cover their eye up in their pictures. Not many females do. Why? Or males. Why? Because this is the time to be seen. We want to be seen right now. Your average person is not going to cover their eye up because they want their whole face to be seen. This is the look at me era, male and female. But so when I seen this generic album cover, I already knew what it was. These guys are rich, multi-millionaires. They're gonna hire some graphic designer to make them a cool album cover. These generic album covers be like, hey, I sold out, I gave it my all, whatever, you know. Anyways, let's move on to the story of OJ. All right, this is one of the videos that people requested me to break down when it first came out. There's so much symbolism, you know. I probably should have rushed and did a breakdown, but hey, we here now. So in the video story of OJ, a lot of symbolism in that video, a lot of symbolism. I like what he was rapping, you know, he's a young guy, whatever, but nobody care about that mess, all right? Nobody care about that mess, man. You down with them boys, all right? So you getting help from the underworld, just like Jay-Z, who was also trying to give us advice. You got help from the underworld. Speaking of the underworld, that's how this video comes out, man. It's out the gate. The story of OJ starts out with, like, you know, people in the caskets, and you got the skull coming out the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, it's the underworld, and of course you're gonna have the skull walking up to like the gates or something, or some part of the video. But people want to say now, some diehard NBA Youngboy fan is going to say, man, that's the cameraman's work, man. That's the NBA Youngboy doesn't choose to put those skulls in his video. That's the cameraman work. What about the lyrics? And guys, how do you think the cameraman get these calls? Who do you think, how do you think they get the calls? Because their work that is just that good? So coincidentally, cameraman or a video editing guy has Illuminati symbolism. NBA Youngboy's in town. The guy with Illuminati symbolism is the guy who gets caught up. All right, you guys got to give me a break, okay? Stop trying to defend your favorite celebrity. They all sell out. And your cameraman and video editors sell out too. They all sell out. So this video starts out with Youngboy doing the one-eye symbolism. All right, he does it real smooth. They do it real well in this video with the camera angles. He rolls the window up a certain way to where he's showing off the one-eye symbolism. They have to do it, showing off to whatever. He also did something very funny here where he made the pyramid with his middle fingers. Not too many throw up the bird like that. Stone Cold Steve Austin was famous for throwing up the bird. Never seen him do it. Not saying people can't, but I think he's strategically throwing his fingers up like that to do the pyramid. Now, yeah, so it's clear as day that he's throwing up the pyramid, doing the one-eye symbolism. Nobody throws the middle fingers up. Like, I can't say nobody. I'm pretty sure some people done it, but if you want to try to go at that angle, you can try that. But come on, man. I'm the hood Illuminati man. Y'all know who you messing with. But throughout the video, he did do one-eye symbolism, and he kind of threw that pyramid up a lot, and that was like the main thing when this video was hitting me up with. There's like Dwayne, he's throwing up the middle, like he's using his middle fingers and throwing up the pyramid at the same time. He's doing the all-eye symbolism. So if you're watching this video and you've been peeping this for a while, you know it's one of the main things that the celebrities like to go to is the all-seeing eye, is throwing up that pyramid sign. It's like one of their ways of letting the world know. Now, of course, I got to show you guys a few celebrities, so I'm not making this up, doing the pyramid with their hands. This is Drake. There is some black dude's album cover. I don't know who rapper this is. I don't care to know. Just know he's doing it. You got French Montana. He's throwing up the all-seeing eye. You know, of course, you got Lil Pump doing the pyramid as well. Some fat white woman. I just seen her picture pop up randomly, and I Googled her, and she was throwing this sign up. And then you got Casanova. Of course, I done exposed him plenty of times. But here's one guy who slipped through the cracks. Al Sharpton's down with them boys. He's been down with them boys since Martin Luther King. He actually helped get Martin Luther King assassinated. I don't know if y'all knew that. But yeah, man, all that stuff is paying homage to the Masons, man, to the Masons. All right, that's what it's all paying homage to. Now, look at those hand signs and look at this. They damn near similar, all right? Very, very similar. Very similar to this sign as well. Very similar. It could be a coincidence. I don't know. Could be. Same way how this same sign and this sign you know what I'm saying, can coincidentally, you know, mistakenly be appeared together on some random mural, you know, just coincidentally. I don't think this is all coincidence, you know what I'm saying? But to each his own. I gotta work harder. But let's move on to his next video. He had a video called Dirty Ayanna. And one thing I noticed when I first peeked the video, at the very beginning, there was an owl. And y'all know that owl stands for Moloch. That's another symbol they use for Moloch, Baal, Baphomet, same thing. They think every celebrity has to somehow throw the owl or Baphomet some way sneaky in their videos. Like I told y'all, they put this stuff in their videos so you can freely let the demons in your homes. All right, you don't even know you're looking at demons, but you are. So to answer your question, that explains the reason why these celebrities put so much symbolism in their videos, so they can let you guys know who they're down with, what their intentions are, that they don't have your best interest, and you're going to freely still watch because you're so entertained you don't care to even look at the symbols. But let's look at a few celebrities who are seen rocking the owl as well. Wasn't I just talking about this fat ass dude right here, DJ Khaled? You see, he has the owl. And then you got your boy Drake, who always has to have the owl. That's the same OVO owl. Now here's a picture that Alex Jones got at the Bohemian Grove. If you don't know what the Bohemian Grove is, just know it's a group of rich guys that go out into the woods, like a brotherhood of guys who go out to the woods and they worship an owl. That is weird enough, all right? So you got billionaires or guys who rule the world, get dressed in robes, going to the world or in the woods and worship an owl. Rappers are out here putting owls in their videos and stuff for no exact reason. And the owl, for some reason, is connected to Baphomet. Now you got your boy Justin Bieber. He has an owl tattooed on his arm. And Justin Bieber has plenty of other different Illuminati tattoos on his body, you know, tatted on him. One of the videos I found of Big Boy, he had a video where he had a bunch of owls in there. And Big Boy Andre 3000 sold out as well. Big Boy had a picture of him with a blonde wig on or something like that. So I wouldn't think it's a coincidence that he has videos with him, the owl, and doing other Illuminati symbolism. And yeah, y'all, the Outkast sold out. Big Boy's 44 years old. Why he got a wig on? Was he playing in a movie? Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't look like he's playing in a movie. And we all know Andre 3000 being sweet. At least he always came off sweet. You know, Andre 3000 and Fonworth's Bentley just had the same swag. It just seemed like they both was kind of, you know, they played for that team. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an Andre 3000 fan, I upset you. I personally don't care. You see he's rocking the blonde wig. We talked about that earlier. Now, the owl and Moloch, this picture is not floating around on the internet for no reason. They are connected. And I'm about to go through a series of different images, at least that I found, that can show you the significance of the owl and another connection of the owl and the Illuminati, you know, or the pyramid, all right, whatever. So let's look at the back of the dollar bill. On the back of the dollar bill, there's secretly hidden an owl there, all right? And we also know on the back of the dollar bill, there's a pyramid as well. So on the back of the dollar bill, we have a pyramid and the owl there, all right? And you all, from what I've been learning and reading about, the owl is very heavily connected to the Bohemian Grove and Baphomet. Now, this is a funny cartoon that I found on YouTube while I was doing my research for this video. Look at this video I found. It's HBUC Takeover. One Eye and the Owl. Now, we all know that these cartoons be having some type of truth to them. Why would they put a video with the owl and the pyramid in it? I mean, I'm pretty sure they got their reasons. But if you ask me, I think they're showing us that they're connecting in some type of way. So what makes y'all think NBA Youngboy is any different with having the owl randomly in his video, and the girl in the video, Dirty Ayanna, picks up the owl and for some reason, coincidentally, uses this to damage his car? They put a lot of emphasis on this. They could have used a regular rock, a bat, a brick. They could have used anything, but they chose to go with an owl. And you guys be thinking that they put these symbols in these videos by accident. Like, oh, we're going to put an owl in the video just to have an owl in the video. Well, they could have used anything. That owl could have been a rock. If you put a rock right there, it does nothing else different to the video. When y'all start seeing stuff to where they start doing things that and have certain symbols that does not make no changes to the video, and they put a symbol there anyway, that lets you know that they're doing Illuminati stuff, all right? They're doing some type of symbolism, all right? Like I said, they put a rock right there, and she busted with a rock. It's the same video, but they used the owl purposely so you can know and willingly let these people in your house, and you don't, I meant to say you don't know, and you willingly let these people in your house, and these evil entities and this evil energy in your house willingly, and they letting you know who they down with, and they have to put this stuff in their videos just so you will know. You know what I'm saying? No, well, not so you will know, they had to put it in their videos so you can let them in. All right, it's basically them giving us like it's almost like a Trojan horse almost. So let's move forward to another video that is heavily filled with symbolism. All right, it's called Sticks With Me. And you would think a video called Sticks With Me, he'd be having just some guns, but no. In this video, this man is at a graveyard with a casket. There's a bunch of crosses flying around the video. He's riding a horse, which we're about to talk about. And if you look at the beginning of the video, he's riding the horse. And that's how the video starts out. Now, the dark horse, you see it's a dark horse. The dark horse symbolizes, it's supposed to symbolize like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, or, you know, like the story in the Bible about the apocalypse coming. And this right here is a horse that is at the Denver airport. This is another one. The Denver airport is said to have be like a underground facility for the elites up under it. That's like the rumor about it. But right outside the Denver airport is this dark horse, and his eyes light up like that, and it's real creepy. And of course, that's some other symbolism. But more about the dark horse, Katy Perry, she had a song called The Dark Horse. And this video had nothing to do about a dark horse. This video was filled with a bunch of Illuminati symbolism, filled with a bunch of occultic symbolism. And some people will say, well, man, that's our history. Bad news for you, bro. Our ancestors were occultists, man. That's what they did. They got this stuff from our ancestors. Our ancestors doing the same stuff that these guys are doing today. Sorry to break it to you, man. They was doing blood magic, sex magic, all that good stuff, all right? It is what it is. But the song Dark Horse, that's what it's about. It's giving you a key significance. What is the coincidence that Twista has an album called Dark Horse, right? Twista has an album called Dark Horse. Now, I want you guys to start thinking about the lyrics in the Katy Perry song. Think about it. Are you waiting for a perfect storm? I'll be coming in like a dark horse. I think that's how the lyric goes. I know she says a lyric, something dealing with a dark horse and a perfect storm. So Twista coincidentally has an album called Dark Horse, and he also has an album called The Perfect Storm. Now, what is the coincidences of that happening? Katy Perry has a song, say, are you waiting for a perfect storm? Something about a dark horse. And Twista, a rapper who doesn't have no ties with Katy Perry, has an album called The Dark Horse and The Perfect Storm. And now you got NBA Youngboy with a video talking about Sticks out, riding in on a horse. And look at that handprint Twista's throwing up. Twista's throwing up the devil horns. And that letting you guys know this all connected. So you got the devil horns, he's talking about the perfect storm, and he also has another album called The Dark Horse. And I told you guys, everybody gets down with him. I know you guys like the Slow Jam song and Overnight Celebrity, but Twista got down with them boys. How y'all think he got all those hits back in 2003 when he was making songs with Kanye West? Kanye West is down with who? Twista made ties with him, all right? Now, in this video, Youngboy has a dark horse. And this dark horse is very significant. And one of the religious books in the Bible, they have a part in the New Testament where there's 4 horsemen come down. Now, we're going to dig into what each 4 horsemen means just for a little bit. We want to focus on the black one, all right? It's going to all circle back in the end. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse in Christianity, the 4 horsemen who, according to the book of Revelation 6, appear with the opening of the first 4 of the 7 seals that bring forth the catalysm of the apocalypse. The first horseman, a conqueror with a bow, crown, rides a white horse, which scholars sometimes interpret to symbolize Christ or the Antichrist. The second horseman is given a great sword and rides a red horse, symbolizing war and bloodshed. The third carries a balance scale, rides a black horse, symbolizing famine. And the 4th horseman rides a pale horse and is identified as death. Now let's go over what famine means. Famine means an extreme scarcity of food, okay? NBA Youngboy is riding a black horse. Famine it means for is extreme scarcity of food. What has been the rumor happening lately? The rumor lately has been that there's going to be a food shortage, all right? A food shortage. It said that the black horse means famine. I think, and Youngboy slowly been reminding us what's going to happen in the future. In 2018, he made a song saying that we're all going to die in 2020. You know, I'm pretty sure he heard word about what's going to happen in the future. So he's dropping these symbols that, you know, that, hey, there might be a chance of food shortages, or there's going to be a food shortage coming up. Even though I personally hope doesn't happen, but you can only hope so far. But back to the video, Sticks With Me. Now you see the title, Sticks With Me. It's supposed to mean like, hey, I got the gun on me, I got the hammer. Very simple title. So you would think the video would be something about him with a gun on him, running down on his ops, anything like that. Why in the hell do we have him in a casket, him on a horse? He's walking around in the video with a bunch of torches. There's a bunch of crosses in the video. Like, where is that have to deal with anything about having a stick with you? What does that got to do with anything? With the horse, I understand people want to be different, but make it make sense. You got to make the stuff make sense, all right? You just don't have a video called Sticks With Me and then you doing all this crazy stuff. Now, let's just say we see somebody chilling or minding their business. You know what I'm saying? You walking down the street and you see a dude in his yard or walking on the street with these torches and three women, they all got torches and shit. What would you think? I'd be like, oh, they weird, they crazy, something's wrong with them. Or they doing some rituals. It look just like they doing a ritual, man. It look like they worshiping something. If you ever look back at any other, time in history when people was doing like chants and work, they had torches and stuff in their hands. You can look at any ritual video and see that they be using torches and light and stuff. Now imagine if NBA Youngboy is your homie. He be like, yeah, man, I'm about to, pick 3 shotties up. Oh, man, what you about to do? Oh, man, I'm about to get some torches. We about to go outside and chant, run around the casket or whatever. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. I mean, I understand people might say this is art, but isn't he supposed to be a real nigga? And he rap about what he does and stuff in his videos? And isn't that supposed to reflect his life? So if your videos and your lyrics are supposed to reflect your life, what is this supposed to reflect? Him with those torches look just like something they'll do at the Bohemian Grove. It looks exactly like it. Or look at what they did with the KKK. Not too many normal people go outside with torches at night. You know what I'm saying? Either they doing some type of ritual. Now, this is a ritual that I found right here where these people go out and worship the forest god and they have like a fertility, something Valentine, something like that. I don't know. But you guys get what I'm saying. People when like doing rituals and holding torches at night. Now, he did something very similar in the video Demon Seed that I covered earlier. Another video that didn't even seem right, you know what I'm saying? It had a lot of, occultic and, deep meanings, but we already went over that. But we want to stick to the thing that they're doing. In this video, it was him and a bunch of females with some torches looking like they're doing rituals. And these women had the black dahlia on their face, all right? And then, it's the same exact pattern that he's doing in Sticks With Me. So NBA Youngboy in his career has 2 exact videos with him lighting some sticks up and going outside chanting. Like, who does that? That's not normal, man. Those 2 videos look exactly alike. The bottom is Sticks With Me and the top is Demon Seed. So this is just something he does. Is hey man, let me get some torches and let's just go out, Yeah, this is gang. This is gang. Yeah. And you guys want to sit here and tell me that he's not in the Illuminati or he's not down with any of this type of stuff or he's not doing rituals. I think the boy is deep. I think the boy is deep in doing rituals. Plus, he also has a song called Miss Linda. Now, I know the boys from Louisiana, and that's just a thing they do down there. It's have like the spooky, voodoo lady, the hoodoo lady. So it's a normal theme. So, which adds more proof to why I think NBA Youngboy wouldn't mind getting down doing rituals. It's already in his culture. He's already around it. So I personally think he does it. He's showing it in his videos, plus he's showing it in his songs. Now let's dive into the lyrics of Miss Linda. Baby, you a queen, you be doing it on your own. Oh yeah, oh Miss Linda, where you at? I need your help. I got some demons by my bed. Oh Miss Linda, tell me how to beat the system. Oh Miss Linda, come and help me kill these niggas. Miss Linda, it ain't no love for my type of niggas. Miss Linda, it was a simple, something to do with rituals. This is his lyrics, this is his music. Key thing is it says, something to do with rituals and help me kill these niggas. Who even will rap about something like that? You know what I'm saying? Then do it in the video. So he's adding more and more proof that this guy is doing some type of rituals, getting rid of these batches, down with sacrifices. Now, we already know people in hip hop do sacrifice people. And he's going to the ritual lady saying, or Miss Linda, and he said it has something to do with rituals to help me get rid of these niggas. He sitting on side the CD stuff like on side the CD stuff like boy, you. Now the video Sticks With Me is just weird. Like I said, he's in a casket And so many people around him have died, so many people in his camp. And I'm pretty sure, and then he said in one of his songs that he needed 10 bodies. And then with all the different crosses in the videos and all the different, just showing up, it just doesn't seem right. Didn't the Ku Klux Klan burn crosses and have flames? So why is this dude having like some of the same symbolism as the KKK? And then riding on here with the horse. And then to have the nerve to even title the video, Sticks With Me, when this has nothing to do with sticks. I told you guys, when you want to start figuring out who is in the Illuminati, who's down with them, just start waiting for their videos to get stupid. They will have songs titled one thing, but their video will be full of so much symbolism, full of so much other worthless crap for no reason. That has nothing to do with the video. Him walking around this video with all these torches and stuff, makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? But it gets worse for this guy. All right. So let's move on to the next part of the video. We're still on symbolism, and I want to stick to the fact that NBA Youngboy throws up the 666 hand sign. It's the same hand sign that plenty of other celebrities seem to just throw up all the time and just randomly. Now, some people want to say that he's blood and gang, whatever. Y'all know that right there is the 666 hand sign. All right. Some people want to say he's down with the gang. All right, y'all want to say he's down with the gang. He can throw the 666 up in the video. Then explain the previous two parts of the video where he had the torches and the doing the chants outside and cactuses and upside down crosses. Explain that. This is the 666 hand sign that plenty of celebrities throw up. Look at Denzel Washington throwing up. And somebody who I'm probably going to do an Illuminati breakdown on. But look at this front of this magazine. Look right to the left of his hand. You see it says 66 great looks that define it. Then he's throwing up the hand sign. That was on purpose. That wasn't by an accident, all right? And I told you guys, they're real strategic with how they do things. All right, here's your boy, George Floyd and Steven Jackson. I think that's Bad Bunny throwing up the 666. We got some white people throwing up the 666. I told you, man, this is very popular. We got Odell Beckham. I probably can do an Illuminati breakdown on him as well. So there's no need for me to beat a dead horse by showing you multiple pictures of celebrities throwing up the 666. Just know that NBA Youngboy has been caught to add further more proof that he's down with them boys. There's a few images of him with the snake. It's some snake symbolism. And the video he did with Birdman, another person who was down with them boys, still had the snake on the table. And that snake could be a decoration. I personally think they put it there to let you guys know that they are taking orders from the guys in charge. But that's just little pieces of the symbolism. Let's also move on to another part of the video, still on symbolism, where NBA Youngboy seemed to throw up the Vowel of Silence, another symbol that celebrities like to throw up, or rappers like to throw up, this shush sign. There's a whole lot of celebrities throw this up. And NBA Youngboy's been caught a few times doing this. And if you follow my channel, you know I done spoke about it. There's, of course, the famous Kevin Gates video that I showed you guys at the beginning where he does the Vow of Silence. But it's basically letting you guys know that they took the oath and they're not going to say anything. All of your favorite celebrities are taking it, from your Wiz Khalifa's, everybody who's in the Illuminati, or your Rihanna's, her big forehead self. She got a forehead, man, and I didn't do this on purpose. Tyra Banks got a forehead too. I didn't put them two pictures back to back like that on purpose. You got your boy Usain Bolt. I didn't know he was so Illuminati like that. He is so Illuminati. Michael Jackson, Illuminati out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, another Illuminati plant. You know what I'm saying? Back on Mike, though. Mike been down with them boys since he was a kid. People don't know that, man. But we waiting for the Michael Jackson breakdown. Bon Jovi, you know what I'm saying? Another person down with them boys. I don't know who this big head black dude is. I know it's not OT Genesis. Kanye West. Another person who does the symbolism. I just got showing you guys a few celebrities. Justin Bieber's, little babies. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the one next. So I'm just showing you guys, no reason to beat a dead horse, though. Just know that NBA Youngboy is down with them boys, and he took the oath. And he got caught like the rest of celebrities throwing up symbolism that you guys keep letting slip. All right? So moving on to the next part of the video. Now we get on this video, I want to just call ecstasy, DMT. I don't know what these guys were on, but they were high when they made it. NBA Youngboy is in this video with Quando Rondo, and they just going crazy. I watched the video. It looked like a ADHD, acid, mushroom moment. Them dudes are just high on drugs. And guys, this right here is what they pushing. A radical, crazy young man with guns, not being anything at all. And if this was supposed to be they real niggas and this real reflects them, you know what I'm saying? Then they obviously letting the world know they got no brain, because Quando start out the video with him digging up his nose and eating a booger. I'm like, yo, is they for real? Like, I don't know where this came from, eating your boogers and, you know, walk around with pistols and wipe his nose and all this other stuff. I don't know where that came from, but y'all done took that mess way too far. But this video right here, Dead Trolls, you know, I didn't really see too much in it. I just know they look like they was on a whole bunch of drugs, and of course the image that they give off. But they look like they were little demons in this video, man. I think they was just letting the world know, like, hey, man, we cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I'm saying? we just daggone ain't got no mind. We crazy. He looked like a little monkey, man. He looked like Diddy Kong right there, man. I don't know that he might be an ape clone. But of course, in the video, they had a bunch of crosses in it. I don't know what's up with them and these crosses. I mean, I can do a whole video on like how these celebrities and crosses. That's just another video. But I think I want to pause this picture here. He took a picture right in front of the yin and yang. I told you guys, the NBA Youngboy is not as dumb as you guys think. He probably could have accidentally just took a picture right here or just had this in his video. I think he personally put it in there. Then you guys, you know, his deeper teachings and meanings and pretty much basically talking about the moon, the sun, and all the other stuff. But throughout the videos of Dead Trolls, man, the boy looked like he was just high on drugs. I think the boy cloned up. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm sure it might be MK Ultra or something brainwashing. He might be a professional actor and just fooling us. Been a childhood actor his whole life, just been fooling us. You know, who knows, man. But that's pretty much going to conclude on the Dead Trolls video. I personally think he titled it Dead Trolls because he killed so many damn rappers and other people. He just sacrificed so many of them. But NBA Youngboy continues to expose himself throughout the videos that he creates. He had a video called Green Dot. Now, in this video, he was acting stupid. I'm pretty sure people want to take it as acting stupid, but he had a part in this video where he blindfolded himself. Now, if you've been following my channel and watched the Little Baby Illuminati Breakdown Part 3, you know that the blindfold is actually one of the first steps of the Masonic ritual when you first get in. And like I said, I've been trying to prove to you guys that NBA Youngboy is down them boys, and that he went through and did all the rituals that he was supposed to do. And I think he was in this video and he kind of slipped up. Well, I wouldn't say slipped up. I think he personally knew what he was doing, because these guys gotta let you know what they're doing. They do it on purpose and laugh at you guys, and you don't even understand. Y'all think he just blindfolding his eyes for no reason. You think all these rappers just putting his blindfold in their eyes for no reason? And they doing that to let you guys know that they did the ritual. Okay, that they've been through it. That is why they always got the blindfold on, or they doing these songs. It's not, they don't be doing this 33 and 666 stuff for no reason. Their videos just to be doing it. The guys letting you know that they took the oath, and a lot of rappers have. Now, another time in this video, NBA Youngboy threw it the pyramid sign the same way that he did in the story of OJ. And of course, he's just throwing up more symbolism. He almost did the one-eye symbolism right there. But that's just his way of throwing up the pyramid sign, I guess, to be different than everybody else, so you can think you can throw everybody off. Now, this picture right here, the only reason I posted this because that symbol on the side is like a dick and balls, man. I don't know what the hell that is. And if you in a gang or something, or that's your gang right there, that's some gang shit, I ain't trying to offend nobody, man. But if you show that symbol to anybody on the street, they're going to be like, oh, man, that's a dick and balls, man. But it is a symbol of dick and balls, but let me tell you guys, it's a Masonic symbol that you might not know about, okay? I want you, all of you guys, to type in on Google, 2 balls and a cane, all right? It was funny when I first found this shit out as well. It's 2 balls and a cane. When you first type it in, this is what you will see on Google. Like I said, it was funny when I first found out about it, but it gets real deep. They say the term 2 balls and a cane really supposed to mean something deeper. It's talking about the story Cain and Abel. I don't know, it gets real deep, but it's basically talking about this person here, 2-ball Cain, and it was in the story somewhere in the Bible, but it gets real deep far as this term. But I think they say that it's like a secret term Mason use. I don't know, but this right here is the logo, and when I seen that on the side of the house in the NBA Youngboy video, I started thinking, that looks very similar to the 2 balls and a cane that the Masons like to use. And this logo looks very similar to the Facebook logo. I don't know if you guys remember, but the Facebook logo looks very similar to this. And also 007, if you think about it, 2007, 2-ball cane. Then you got the sport golf, you know, ball and a cane. Masonic influence is everywhere. So I wouldn't be shocked that that's what that symbol probably derived from, the pride from, or if they put it there. And like I said, if it is gang related, I hope they can sit down and think about changing the symbol. You know, it looks just like that. But like I said, if it is gang related, a lot of gangs got their teachings from Freemasonry, and they probably use the same symbols. You know what I'm saying? But in the video Green Dot, he also seen here doing the devil horns on top of his head. I'm pretty sure, like I said, throughout his career, he tried to give off this image that he's this demon, this devil, which even adds more reason to the fact that I personally think that he's down with them boys in the Illuminati. You know, but like I said, throughout the video, multiple occasions, he was seen running around with a blindfold on. And in this part here, you can tell, it seems like he's mimicking walking inside of a room. I want to play you a clip of a guy who's like a whistleblower for the Masons, and he breaks down a part during the video about how the first ritual is, where they walk in a room and you're kind of lost. Same way NBA Youngboy was just mimicking here, where he's walking in the room like he's blindfolded and lost in the room. Why he do that in the video makes no sense. But watch the video.
Well, it's like a harness. It's like a tie. They tie it around your leg, and they raise your pants leg up, and you're there in a suit, and then you go around. And, you're blindfolded, so you can't really see the actual temple. It's a temple. You got Joaquin and Boaz on one side. The two towers, which is the two pillars. So the Freemasons.
This is like big time.
Oh, it's a ritual.
This is like sacred stuff. Like
yeah. But see
Now that guy right there is an ex-Freemason, and he was talking about how they blindfold you walking in the room. And this comes from one of the books about Freemasonry, and it describes how one of the parts of the ritual is where they they blindfold you and walk you through a room, and they tie this little thing around your waist. There's plenty of images of it online. You can just Google it. Just rituals of Freemasonry, or just Google. Just start looking up and learn about it. It's very interesting to read, and they do this similar in a lot of other rituals as well, like false fraternities. They always blindfolding somebody or putting a mask on them. This is something that Little Baby was doing in his video. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but if you watch my Little Baby Illuminati Breakdown Part 3, he has the blindfold right there, and it's the same way, the tie is the same way how it is wrapped around their waist during the ritual. And I know these people were trying to copy Bird Box, and which was another symbolic movie. But this is just something that a lot of rappers like to do, that blindfold stuff. They like to try to find ways to, show their symbolism. So they'll use these movies like, hey, this is what we're doing it for. But then they'll do a bunch of other stuff. Like, we can explain that, but explain everything else. Young Thug is sitting here with the blindfold for the cover of his Slime Season 3. He's another guy who I had to do Illuminati Breakdown. I'm just behind on work far as breaking down these artists. Even Kendrick Lamar, another artist who I need to do a breakdown on, he was seen with the blindfold on, and even did a full satanic video ritual in the video Loyalty. But NBA Youngboy is no different, man. That's why he was throwing up this blindfold in the video, or seen wearing it. They had to let you guys know that they took the oath, and they basically just flexing on us. But let's move on to the next part, and it's very interesting. Let's talk about NBA Youngboy possibly being cloned or under MK Ultra.
I'm dropping the tape at 12. Fuck all y'all bitch ass niggas. Tell a nigga catch up with me.
Yeah, I don't know what that boy be on sometimes. That looked like he was on all types of drugs. I don't know. But I want you guys to look at this picture. This is one of the pictures that he had when he was locked up. And if you look at it and look at the picture closely, it looks like the boy got like reptile eyes or something. I don't know if the reptiles got him. I don't know if he been cloned up. I don't know if that's just a camera angle. But if you look closely in his eyes, it look like it's like cat-like or reptile-like or something. I don't know. But you see it a lot in a few of these different artists. Chris Rock had a moment where he had the reptile eyes. Mark Zuckerberg had a moment where he had the reptile eyes. Nicki Minaj had a moment where she had the reptile eyes. It just goes on through a lot. I think even Rihanna had a moment with the reptile eyes. I just think it's just something that celebrities be doing. I don't know. They might be having demons in them. I don't know. But let's move on to the video that we talking about that we think he's cloned in. I just think that part with the eyes is crazy. But the video he was cloned in is he had a video where he was featured with Nicki Minaj. And that video was titled What That Speed Bout. It's featuring Mike Will Made It and Nicki Minaj. Both of them are down with them boys. I didn't think Mike Will Made It was, but I'm convinced that all Everybody from the engineers to the producers are all down with them boys. But this video is basically about cloning. They were showing us the cloning factories, and they put the stuff in videos, like I said, just to show you what they're doing, just so you guys can think it's a joke. But so many rappers have showed off the cloning facilities. And it was just funny how they did it, because there's a rumors that NBA Youngboy's clone, that he's supposed to be playing the role of Little Nar. But throughout the entire video, they just basically show you how they do the cloning, how it starts from start to finish. And then I want you guys to start looking at this weird logo that they posted. I think it's at the very beginning. That right there looked like a witch sigil. Looks like a witch sigil, or like some type of witchcraft or something like that they like to use. You guys got to be careful with the symbols that they put in these videos. But in the video, you can see NBA Youngboy in the, he looks real comfortable in his cloning pod, because I'm sure the boy's been there before. And then when they did this part right here where he comes out of the machine, it's basically saying that he's MK Ultra, that he's mind controlled, that either or they have multiple clones of him ready to go. Guys who are acted up, MK Ultra'd up, who they can put the makeup on and mess the forehead up. Because who knows, this might not be a real person that we're looking at. And you guys see he's throwing up here with the V sign. I told you guys that V stands for the number 6 secretly. It's dealing with the Jewish lettering. You know what I'm saying? But he's also just letting you know he's down with them boys. Now, Mike Will Made It had a part in the video where he had this jacket on with the 2 stars. And he's throwing up the 666 at the point. Now, the stars are not inverted, but that's still the same thing, letting you know that they're paying homage to Lucifer, the morning star, so don't get it confused. There was another part in the video where it looked like NBA Youngboy had his hands fixed to throw up the Murano hand sign. If you watch my Little Baby Illuminati breakdown part 2, I do an extensive breakdown of the Murano hand sign. It's basically a hidden Jewish sign or a Masonic sign that they use to let you know that they down them boys. Next part, we got to look at Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki Minaj down them boys deep. She really down them boys. And she like to ride a lot of rappers' waves and be featured on the songs. But I don't get it twisted. She down them boys. Here's a picture I found of her where she's throwing the devil horns. Very weird. You can tell that she's worshiping something. Basically let you guys know that she's under her MK Ultra. But how she has her hand raised shows you that she's worshiping something. That devil horn is just not rock on. They actually worshiping something. And she has quite a few pictures of her throwing the devil horns up, and she seems to do that a lot. Leaving this picture right here, that just isn't some rock on stuff right there, you know. But Nicki Minaj occulted teachings and stuff right there, her brainwashing gets real deep. She actually had like a video awards, at MTV Music Video Awards, where she did a performance where she was like under the exorcism, and see she's in that red coat, that red for the blood, and then got that Pope. Everybody knows the Pope in the Vatican. But I'm gonna save some of that juice for my Nicki Minaj Illuminati breakdown. Don't have no date when that's gonna come. But yeah, I'm gonna say some of that juice. Just know that Nicki Minaj is deep down with them boys. All right, and I already roasted his outfit earlier. They just like the demasculized man, and I wonder why his fans let him get away with this. That is, they want to say, oh, that's fashion, man. Nah, man, he said yes to that. And that turtleneck, y'all, he's giving neck. That's what that turtleneck's for. Mike Will Made It also had a part in the video where he was using like this iPad or this touchscreen, where he was using the 666 sign, and how he was zooming in and out, you can tell he was doing that on purpose. Now, they like to have multiple models of Nicki Minaj. Basically, you know, they have multiple models of her as well in the cloning factory, which they do of other rappers. I'm pretty sure they got a clone of everybody. Now they let you know how they make the fake humans and the fake robots. They probably let you know that they probably got androids coming, or they already have them amongst us. I'm pretty sure some of these people are androids, seeing how they freeze up. Yeah, but this video kind of showed me that, yeah, man, they all out with it. They don't care what they show us nowadays, especially with the little hidden tricks that they be doing. They don't care what they put in the videos, and I don't think we pick it up. And I don't know if too many of y'all noticed it, but Mike Will Made It had that jacket on earlier in the video, and it was white. Now it's black, basically symbolizing the white and the black, you know, the Freemasonry colors, the duality. Now, NBA Youngboy isn't the first artist or rapper to show cloning in the video. Eminem had a video back when I was a kid, and it had a bunch of clones in the video. And I never really thought too much about it, you know, but they cloned Eminem as well. 50 Cent got created, basically showing y'all he got created in the lab. You know, in his video In the Club. The video's about In the Club. Why are we in a lab for? The song's called In the Club. Why are you in a lab? They basically showing you they made him in a lab. This woke rapper named Tom McDonald, I don't know if he sold out or not, but he does a lot of woke rap. And he actually has a song called Cloned Rappers, where he actually exposed rappers being cloned. Now, speaking of clones, NBA Youngboy has a song called 38 Island. Yes, it's a diss track to Jay the Youngin's song 23 Island. But since we on the topic of islands, and I'm pretty sure he took this opportunity, Island, to talk about the cloning. And wasn't there a movie called Island that was about cloning? So he has a song called Island, and there's a movie about islands and cloning. Then he comes out with a video with Nicki Minaj, and they're showing clones. Now, this movie, Island, came out in 2005, and I'm not about to read the whole entire Wikipedia definition of the movie or a brief summary of the movie, but you can pause it and you can look right there. It says, after Lincoln learns about the compound inhabitants are clones used for organ harvesting as well as surrogates for wealthy people in the islands outside the world, he attempts to escape Jordan's 2 Delta and explodes the illegal cloning movement. And I just think that is funny that he has a song titled Island. Now people want to say, oh, it's a J.D. Youngin diss, 23 to Island. He's not reaching, but he had a video about islands. There's a movie called, he had a video about cloning. There's a movie called Islands about cloning. And he dropped a song called Islands. I don't know. It is what it is. But NBA Youngboy's down with them boys. I'm pretty sure he's been up under some MK Ultra, some type of cloning, some type of ritual. Something's going on with this guy. But let's move on forward to blood sacrifices. Now, this part of the video, I'm going to go through a series of different shootings that happened throughout their artist's career. Now, a lot of people want to say that these rappers are just in a lot of street beefs. That's why all these shootings happen around them. I personally think these street beefs and these shootings happen around these artists are ways for them to get their sacrifices in. A lot of people, a lot of bodyguards, a lot of close friends and relatives seem to die around these rappers. I've seen, like, if you are somebody you can to a rapper, you need to start looking over both of your shoulders. You know, throughout his career, you know, a few people got shot. We're going to go through not each and every one of them, but these are the ones that I found that I seen that stuck out the most to me. And like I said, a lot of these rappers use these rap shootings as a way to get some sacrifices in. But let's look at this story. It says NBA Youngboy was allegedly the target of a shooting that took place near Miami on Mother's Day. The shooting left one person dead. The incident reportedly took place at the Trump Beach Resort. Now, a lot of these shootings and stuff happen on holidays like Mother's Day, Father's Day. Every holiday is a pagan holiday. Every last single one of them, down to Martin Luther King Day and Columbus Day. So it doesn't surprise me that it happened on Mother's Day, May 12th, 6+6. But if you watch NBA Youngboy Illuminati Breakdown Part 1, I told you that number 11 is going to start making sense. And he does a lot of things based on the number 11. And as I was making this video, I was amazed and shocked how many days, and if you added numerology, comes out to number 11, including this day. When you add this Mother's Day date up, May 12th, 2019, you get 5 plus 12 plus 20 plus 19, you get 56. And if you add 5 plus 6, you get the number 11. And when I seen that, I'm like, damn, his shootings is even happening around the number 11. As we go through this breakdown, we're going to start seeing a number 11 a lot. But let's read the story on this shooting. Okay, it says, as he and his entourage prepared I ain't about to read all that. But look at the person that says one of their stray bullets killed Muhammad Jarradi. He was 43 years old. 4 plus 3, 7. 4 times 3 was 12. If you look at the day it happened on the 12th. A Hertz rental car employee, a random Hertz rental car employee was shot and killed. That's fucked up. And even though I don't think that he is random, I'm pretty sure he was purposely put there. Muhammad Jarradi just sounds like they try to get rid of somebody. Then if you look at it, say the 3 bystanders also were grazed. His girlfriends and her 5-year-old son. A Texas man, his girlfriend, her 5-year-old son. So a kid almost got hit as well. So they was about to get a lot of different sacrifices in this situation. Even how the story sounded funny. It's like they were riding down the highway and a black Cadillac pulled up beside them and shot them down. That happened to a few other rappers. And that just seemed to happen a lot. Now, can I say that not happen? Yeah, that can. Rappers can be targeted and hunted down, yes. So this shooting right here, it could be some real street beef, if you want to say that. After everything that you watched, I purposely think that the day that it happened on and how it happened on, that it was strategic and it was ritualistic. And they did that to get a few sacrifices in. So let's move on to the next one. This shooting right here is happened to Desmond Harnett. This right here was NBA Youngboy's manager. All right, now he was killed on May 4th, 2018. And if you add those dates up, you get 47. If you add 5 plus 4 plus 20 plus 18, you get 47. Now, 4 plus 7, you got it, equals 11. There's 2 sacrifices he did where it came out to equal 11. And it get worse. Let's read the story on Mr. Desmond Harnett. It said he died at the age of 29. 2 plus 9 is 11. And in addition to being devoted to his family, Harnett was proud of his work and as an agent for national recognized Baton Rouge rapper Youngboy Never Broke Again. And that right there in this story, I just want you guys to see that he was affiliated with NBA Youngboy and he died at the age of 29. 2 plus 9 is 11. The day that he was sacrificed on equals out to 11. They still haven't solved his death. The details of the shooting. They said on Friday, just before 6 p.m., they got to throw that 6 in there. Harnett was chatting with his family and friends on Narren Street when someone pulled up in the vehicle and fired several shots, killing Harnett and injuring a woman standing near him. Vegas said about 5 or 6 witnesses watched in shock as Harnett fell to the ground outside of his uncle's house, next door to his childhood home. I want you guys to think, what's the coincidence that he been in 2 separate shooting incidents, and when you add up the dates, it comes out to the number 11. And I don't think it's a coincidence, you know. Then he has the 38 going on, 38, 11, which is what we're going to talk about. But see how his hands are shaped? I found this funny picture. I don't know the, the authenticity of this information right here, but I found this funny picture on Google right here. And I want you guys to look at the symbol at the very bottom. It says that Bang equals the son of man, Abel, basically Pleiadios and the underworld. So basically that hand shot, that hand symbol is symbolic of the son of man, Abel. You know, so I was wondering why he throws that hand sign up a lot and a lot of other rappers. I'm pretty sure it is symbolic. But like I said, I don't know how accurate that picture is. You know, when I looked it up in Google and tried to find the details on it, nothing really came up for it. But I'm pretty sure it's on Google for a reason. And I always thought that hand symbol, that Bang hand symbol, was symbolic for something. Now, moving on, let's talk about G Money. A lot of people hit me up saying that NBA Youngboy sacrificed G Money. He's one of his childhood friends. I personally think NBA Youngboy sacrificed G Money. All these rappers dying around these artists, and these rappers have so many people dying around them. I don't think that stuff is healthy. I mean, don't get it twisted. A lot of these guys in the hood really have a lot of friends dying like that, and I really think that is very sickening for the black race that these guys are desensitized to death. We really got to start policing up our neighborhoods. But both of these gentlemen that we're looking at are dead. Boulevard Quit was killed too. Now, is he an NBA Youngboy sacrifice? I don't know. But G Money was a childhood friend of NBA Youngboy. As a matter of fact, NBA Youngboy lost 2 childhood friends. We're going to talk about him later. Let's focus on G Money right now. G Money was killed on September 10th, 2017. And when you add his death date up, 9 plus 10 plus 20 plus 17, you get 56. 5 plus 6, as you guessed it, 11. All right, what's the chances of that? That's 3 people that died around him. Then when you add the dates up, you get 11. What is the chances of that? Like, I don't know, man. I personally think he sacrificed. I think he sacrificed a few people. I think when he said in that song that he needs 10 bodies, he was being for real in the song Soul Stealer. But NBA Youngboy is surrounded by the number 38. 38, 38, 38, baby, 38, baby, 38. 3 plus 8 equals 11. And I wanted you guys to understand that. You know, I'm sure a diehard fan is going to say, hey, that is for his hood, you know, that's where he's from. He's not with none of this stuff. It's just 38 is just a number. But if you start looking at the deaths and you start looking at all this other stuff and you start looking at how everything is added up, I think it's more than just a street. I think it's more than just a number. If you guys don't know about numerology, 11 is a master number. It's one of the numbers that they deem it really high if you know about master numbers and numerology. Now, this is an album that he released. It's called Until I Return. It was released on November 11th, 2020. Also, that's the same day that Mode 3 died. So he released the album November 11th, 2020, the same day Mode 3 died, November 11, 11, 11. Still more 11s. And on Mo3 fat ass. Mo3 was throwing the Morano hand sign at deathbed. He thought he was slick. He thought he could get away with that. But Dwayne McClain, the Hood Illuminati man, gonna see that mess. Look, that's a Morano hand sign clear as day. But back on NBA Youngboy, man, he dropped another album, Top. And he dropped that album on September 11th. You know, if you keep just adding this stuff up, that number 11 comes up a lot. And if you look at 38, this right here is just a numerology. I'm not big on the gematria and stuff, but if you look at 38, it equals Chirac, it equals King Von, rapper. I think Murder Evil equals 38. Yeah, 38. And this right here is another childhood friend of NBA Youngboy. His name is Boozilla. He was shot and killed as well. I had a friend of mine who was from Chicago, man. Met him in the military. He had a bunch of friends that died around him. Now, were those sacrifices? No, he's just in a bunch of street stuff. Now, can I say that can't happen to NBA Youngboy? I'm sure that same situation can happen where a bunch of his friends just die around him. But also the coincidence, if you add all the other ritualistic stuff that he does and the stuff equal on number 11, and you add all the other stuff and symbols and him being a millionaire and rappers being rumored that they sacrifice other rappers, I'm pretty sure NBA Youngboy's friends dying so much, especially when he started getting rich and famous, wasn't just street beef. I wasn't sure you guys like to argue that, but I'm sure some of those deaths were ritualistic or sacrificial. Now, speaking on Boozilla, he died at the age of 18. I told you a lot of these guys die 18, 21, and 27. You gotta do 369. 6 times 3 is 18. 666. But yeah, he died at the age of 18, and he died on November 2nd, 2016. I added the dates up. It didn't come nothing crazy for his death. Boozilla's death probably was, I would consider maybe some street stuff. He probably still was a sacrifice, I personally think, even though the dates don't really add up like that. Even though November 2nd, 11/2, 2016, the 6 is always going to be in there. But while I was looking up on Boozilla, I came across this funny article. It says Deuce of Forever Loyalty supposedly had something to do with Boozilla's death. And if you look at the hand sign, look at it, you see that he's throwing up the horns and he's doing the Vowel of Silence. I just thought it was funny that somebody connected to Boozilla's death, who was connected to NBA Youngboy, that this same person will be throwing up the horns and the Vowel of Silence. I just thought that was funny. Well, not funny, but ironic. Just going to conclude the part about sacrifices. I personally do think all these guys who were killed were somewhat linked to NBA Youngboy, or he had his hand in their deaths. Allegedly, I must say that. I know some people want to argue and say they were street beefs. They get it in Louisiana. If you want to argue that, that's fine. I personally think it was sacrificial, ritualistic. At least I would say 80 to 70% of those deaths I just called out. I just know it just seems crazy that so many rappers have so many deaths surrounding them, and they go on about their days like nothing happens, and it just seems like around a death, they seem to get richer and richer, or some more success seems to come with more deaths. But that's going to conclude this part about the sacrifices, and let's go ahead and wrap things up. Well, that concludes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. This was very, very long. Please show this to the most diehard NBA Youngboy fan who does not want to believe that his favorite rapper is down with them boys. I went through damn near every video, every lyric, broke down everything. And everything that throughout his career shocked me. That he was doing so much. I didn't know he was doing so much witchcraft, crazy ritualistic stuff in his videos. I didn't know I'll find this much symbolism in his videos. I would never have guessed NBA Youngboy. I just thought he was just a crazy whack rapper out. But please show this, share this, post this, put this out. If you made it this far, please, 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 please share this video. I put a lot of work into this. We got to get this information out, but I got to continue exposing these artists because so many young boys want to become rappers, and this is not the way to go. A lot of your favorite rappers have gotten help from the other side, gotten help from some secret societies, and that is the reason why your favorite artist is popping today. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the Patreon, Dwayne McClain TV. Follow me on Instagram at Dwayne McClain TV. Also follow me on Station Head, where I am doing live radio shows. All right. So More breakdowns coming. Please, also in the comment section, if I missed anything, if I forgot to put anything in the video, please leave it in there. I will get into a bag and do NBA Youngboy Illuminati breakdown bonus. And if he continues to live or he doesn't die or anything, people saying he might die. NBA Youngboy Illuminati breakdown part 3 can happen. So I hope you guys, everybody enjoyed this video, man. Please subscribe to the channel. Fuck with the boy Dwayne McClain. Email me for a promo, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. I am out.
AZ Wild West. She wanna ride with a real one. Yeah. Her best friend came just to get some. Two-tone bodies just to have fun. But love don't change for a day one. Pull up quick if you say some. 100 round clips if you spray some. I took his girl, he didn't say none. Now she over here tryna roll some. She wanna give it up.